Deep in the very center of every cell, in every living thing, lies one of life's most amazing wonders, DNA. Did you know that 99.9% of all DNA is exactly the same in plants, animals, and humans? It's that little 0.1% that makes us all so different. Different species, different races, different people. Discovered by scientists in the 1940s, deoxyribonucleic acid, or DNA, has been called the thread of life because it plays such an important role in heredity and cell growth. Genes are made up of DNA. Genes are what carry family traits from one generation to the next. You are a combination of your parents' DNA, and your genetic code is what makes you, you. What color your hair is, why your skin is soft, like your mother's, or why you're tall, like your father. Because the information it stores is so very complex, it's almost impossible to comprehend how DNA does what it does. But just as our laptop computers can store huge amounts of complicated information, so can our DNA. There are 10 trillion cells in our bodies. And while they come in all shapes and sizes, the DNA is exactly the same in each one of them. So whether you take a cell sample from your hair or your blood, your DNA is the same throughout your whole body. But your DNA is different from everyone else's, which is why DNA is like a fingerprint or a snowflake. There are no two DNA makeups that are exactly alike. One of the key roles DNA plays in life is cell reproduction, or cell growth. Cells grow by dividing in two. But before cell division can start, a process called replication must take place. That's where DNA copies itself, so that when the cell does divide, it will be an exact replica of itself. During this copying stage, two strands of DNA separate. The pieces break off and form new DNA strands. They do this by pairing up with other pieces that fit together like a jigsaw puzzle. Once replication takes place, a cell is ready to divide, which it may do thousands of times in its lifetime as our bodies grow and change. When cells are healthy and growing properly, the DNA is replicated time and time again, exactly the same way in each cell. When skin cells are healthy and thriving on the inside, it shows on the outside. Your face, for example, is glowing, soft, beautiful, the way it should be. But as scientists have discovered, your skin is very vulnerable to damage from all kinds of things such as smoking and pollution, but especially from the sun. Its UV light can often penetrate through the cell membrane and right into the DNA, causing great harm inside our cells. Sometimes it causes our DNA to replicate itself incorrectly, and sometimes the damage is so great it can't replicate itself at all. So the cells can't divide and grow like they're supposed to, resulting in wrinkles and dry skin, or worse. Skin cells are particularly vulnerable to this type of damage because they are among our most sensitive cells. But our cells are strong. They want to live, and they want to grow. So they are always fighting back when something comes along that tries to harm them. They can quickly detect changes and then respond immediately in a way that will best ensure their survival. However, as we age, our defense mechanisms diminish. As scientists understand more about how DNA functions within our cells, research is leading to new and better ways to protect this life-giving element so that it can perform its incredibly complex job. You benefit from this advanced science with new innovative ways that protect your DNA and help you maintain a youthful, healthy appearance. It's important for each of us to learn more about what we can do to protect our cells and our DNA. After all, it's what makes you, you.